You might be tempted to think that meditation is just another, self-improvement trend, especially if your first attempt at meditating went a little something like this. Okay, meditation. So I'm just gonna sit here, legs crossed, back straight, and clear my mind. Should be easy. Alright, here I go. Look at me meditating and shit, okay. Alright, stop thinking now. Man, this shit is boring as hell, like, ugh. You ain't bored yet? I know you can hear me, bro. Come on, don't ignore me, you slut. Man. Man, why don't I dance anymore? I used to dance so much as a kid. Like, it used to be so fun. I just remember. Yeah. Wait, how did I even get there? Damn, this is hard. And to be honest, I can't blame you, because this is exactly how my first experience with meditation went. I saw people talking about, how great it was for their mental health and for their productivity. And I thought, you know what? Why not give it a go? Because my only understanding of meditation was seeing it in movies or TV shows. So it was something I thought that it was only for monks or white people with dreads. I just remember sitting there with my legs folded, closing my eyes, thinking, okay, I'm going to try and not think of anything. And as soon as I thought that, I was immediately hit with every intrusive thought my brain could find.
Damn, boy. Damn, boy, he's thick. Boy, that's a thick-ass boy.
Stop it. Get some help.
Because my whole idea of meditation at the time was trying to sit still and not think of anything. And when you're as clueless as I was about meditation and its benefits, kind of sounds like the most pointless thing ever, like just sitting there and doing nothing. And it just sounds pretty boring, to be honest. And that's especially since humans in today's society, we're constantly being stimulated by something, whether it's our phones or a task. And I just discovered I find it so uncomfortable to be bored. And due to this, meditating had very little effect on me when I started. And that's mostly due to the fact I couldn't get past the first couple minutes of discomfort.
Nope.
But I have to give myself props because I kept at it. I tried different types of meditations, guided, unguided, ones with music, no music, love and kindness, and visualizations, to name a few, until I actually found what types of meditations I enjoyed and liked. And I started to actually make progress and started enjoying my sessions. And gradually those same intrusive thoughts that were attacking me when I first started meditation started to lessen. They were definitely still there, and they are still there to this day, but a lot less than when I first started. And on some occasions, I'm actually able to sit in silence in a meditation and actually be able to control my thoughts. And to be honest, this felt like a superpower to me, because it was something I was never able to do at all before. I was never able to control my thoughts at all. Like, I would have a thought and it would trigger another thought, with another thought, and another thought, and before I know it, I'm just in a rabbit hole of just random thoughts.
Oh shit, here we go again.
So I upped my meditation lengths to around 15 to 20 minutes, which I currently do now. And I've actually been able to stay quite consistent with this. And it's mainly due to the fact I've, found what I liked. What I do prefer is guided meditations. The app I use for this is the Balance app. And by the way, this isn't a paid advert or anything. I actually just generally do use this app, and I think it's a really good app for beginners, because when you first start out, I can't lie to you, like, doing an unguided meditation is probably the worst idea possible. Your brain will have no clue what to do, and you will start just thinking about random shit. So I really do recommend you opt for a guided meditation when you're first starting, just so you can get that kind of hang of it and understand what meditation feels like. So why is meditation so good? Along with all the scientifically proven benefits like reduced anxiety, reduced stress, boosts your immune system, increased attention control, just to name a few, the benefits I've personally experienced have actually been quite life-changing. And one of the first changes I noticed was that I was just a lot more comfortable being with my own thoughts. And that's mainly because my thoughts actually just became a lot more pleasant to experience. Like, I wasn't as negative. I didn't find myself going down the same kind of thoughts over and over again. Because one thing you'll notice is when you start meditating, you'll actually realize just how many thoughts come into your head. And with practice, you start to learn that you're not your thoughts. Like, all these thoughts that you're experiencing, you are just experiencing them. Like, they're not you. And you become more aware of the fact that you don't have to act on all your thoughts. Like, you can question them. And when you do, a lot of the time you find out where these thoughts are coming from and what triggers them. For example, for a long time I didn't realize that scrolling on social media for a long time makes you feel lonely. Like, I would be scrolling on social media and then I'll get thoughts of, oh, everyone's doing things, I'm not doing anything. And then I'll be like, oh, why aren't you doing anything? Like, no one likes you. When you don't take time to realize what triggers certain thoughts, you kind of just become to think these thoughts are you. So that's something meditation has helped me unlearn. And I've also learned that every thought you have actually has a purpose, but it's up to you to choose what thoughts you give power to. And I would describe this skill as thought management or mindfulness. And I can confidently say that I can control my thoughts like maybe 70 or 80% of the time. And when I say control, I don't mean in like a supernatural way like Professor X or some shit like that. I mean that when a thought does arise, I can analyze it within seconds and, you know, determine whether it benefits me or not. And if it doesn't, I just let go of it. And this is something I was completely unable to do before. Because like most people, I would get sucked into, you know, cycles of thinking, cycles of just being stuck in my thoughts, going over the same rhetorical, pointless, negative questions over and over again. And these questions have no purpose other than just tormenting yourself. And now when these thoughts arise, which they do, I'm able to acknowledge them for what they are. Thoughts, nothing more, nothing less. And for me, meditating has made me realize that I'm not what I think and feel. I am just merely witnessing what I think and feel.
Yes, sir! This nigga's spitting!
And being able to make this distinction and apply it to your everyday life is a massive game changer. And I would not have been able to make this channel without developing this skill, because I would have let my negative thoughts win instead of challenging them and actually analysing them and realising that they just come from fear.
Oh, scary! Oh, shiver my timbers! Shut up, man!
Another benefit I realised is that it just made me feel more present in my day-to-day life, because I feel like before meditation I was that person that we all know that you'll be having a conversation with them and you can just kind of tell they're not really there, and they're kind of avoiding eye contact, kind of looking into the distance. You can just tell they're in their heads. That was so me. But since I've started meditating, I've got to be honest, I find it a lot easier to not be distracted by thoughts on the past or the future, but more centered in the here and now. And I think that's because a large part of meditation is being able to be a witness to your own experiences and becoming more aware of the constant stream of judging and reacting that goes on in your brain. And since in modern society we're constantly being, you know, pushed towards things that demand our attention but don't actually deserve our attention, being able to distinguish what deserves your attention and what doesn't is a really key skill. And I feel like this has also helped me lower my phone usage because for example, I would be on the toilet, instinctively I'll open my phone, tap on Instagram, start watching stories, and within a couple seconds my brain is like, oi, what's going on? What are you doing? Like this is a waste of time, like get up. That's something I'm kind of embarrassed about this, but that's something I didn't have before. Like I could easily sit on the toilet for 5 minutes straight doing rubbish on my phone, just going through Instagram stories, pressing on stuff like for no reason. And I feel like meditation has made me be a lot more aware of my attention. And just generally speaking, I've noticed that meditation has made me just a more happier person. Like I'm a lot more positive than I used to be. And I feel like this is a byproduct of doing things a human should be doing. I feel like in today's society, a lot of the time we're not doing things that actually make us happy. Like we just do things because we have to, or we have responsibilities. But sitting down with yourself and analysing your thoughts, that is such a human thing in my opinion. That's the most human you can really get. Like I feel like I had never truly connected with myself on a deeper level. Giving yourself time to just sit by yourself with your own thoughts, you kind of learn who you really are, where your brain goes when no one else is around, when you have no other distractions. And for me personally, it's made me become friends with myself. I'm a lot more comfortable being in my own company now. I know exactly what makes me tick. And I feel like doing this consistently over a long period of time, it really just increases your self-love and your self-respect. And I think since meditation is a natural state that every human on the planet can actually reach, I feel like you'd be missing out if you don't at least try and tap into it. So if this video has made you consider, you know, giving meditation a try, I want you to know that it will feel weird. There's no way of sugarcoating it. It's gonna feel really weird. You're gonna think, oh, am I doing it right? Should my legs be crossed like this? Should I sit like that? Am I breathing too fast? Am I breathing too slow? Like you'll criticize yourself. You might start thinking about your ex, or your belly might rumble, you might get hungry. Just know that this is normal and you can't expect to be great at it straight away. It's a lifelong practice that should be done daily if possible, so there's no hurry to be good at it straight away. It's like going to the gym for the first time and expecting to bench press 100 kg straight away. Like it's not gonna happen. Just take baby steps, you'll get there. So if you've never tried meditation before, or if you haven't done it for a while, after this video I want you to try 5-minute meditation if you can. I'll leave some in the description for you to try, but there are so many on YouTube as well. And okay, before you give me some bullshit excuse like, oh, I didn't have time
time to meditate.
You literally watch this whole video, man. Come on, you have 5 minutes. Like, just do it. Why not invest, you know, a little 5-10 minutes in yourself? It's something that you're gonna wish you invested in later in life if you don't now. So why not just get a little head start? Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video and will actually add meditation to your routine. Speaking of routine, if you think you'd find it hard to fit meditation into your schedule, don't worry, you're in luck, because I've actually sorted you out with a step-by-step morning routine that I recommend you go watch. Anyway, hit the like button, you know, subscribe if you're feeling submissive, all of that. And as always, why just survive when you can thrive? Alright, peace.